divvied up beforehand.
This guy is the biggest dickhead in the first series of The Apprentice, and this episode is such a good example of how he's such a This is episode 5 of the first ever series of The Apprentice. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and let's watch.
And most likely is going to be Adele.
Adele resigned. She resigned.
Yeah, Adele. Adele's gone. Ah, what a legend. I, for one, will miss her. It's sad because I can't use the fantastic audio clips of Adele anymore. I know most of you are going to be super upset about that. Not going to name names, but, you know, someone complained about it. I bet you're happy about it. Yeah. Well, I hope you use the time that isn't spent on fucking Adele clips to take some lessons on grace and decorum.
As you have all the grace of a reversing dump truck without any tyres on.
It's easy to quit, Tim. I've got a pregnant wife at home, Tim. I've got a 9-year-old boy. I've got companies at home.
He's the guy who said, unfortunately, some people think about their families.
Unfortunately, some people here, they do think about their families at home.
He's got children and a wife, and he doesn't think about them at all.
I don't think about you at all.
Hello?
Hello?
JLB credit, fuck off, please.
We've no idea what the brief is.
We have no idea what the brief is. I received no further information.
I received no further information. I didn't realise Boris Johnson was in this series.
Broadband.
The two teams separate to choose new project managers. First 40 now has only 4 members, while Impact has 6.
I'm surprised they're being asked to appoint new project managers when the teams are so unbalanced, like number-wise. That genuinely shocks me, because normally they're very quick to, you know, let's readjust the balance. I'm going to say now, I think the team which had less people is going to win this week. So someone from the big team is going home. And no, I don't know what the fucking team is called. I know they keep saying it. One I think is Impress or Impact. Impact? Oh yeah, Impact. Maybe I do know, because the other one's First Forte. Okay, I stand corrected. I do know. Jesus. Get off my fucking back.
Then I wanted to put my hand up for project manager for the property task, for the kind of thing that I think it's going to be, is the kind of thing that I want to do.
And me.
And me.
I want to do that too, please. That makes all of us. That's awkward.
Brilliant.
All right, let me do short straws, yeah?
I love this team is just not taking it seriously at all. We don't know. We don't have any information, so therefore we just won't choose. We'll have someone appointed at random. And the other team like, oh, maybe it's a property task. So I want to be it on the basis that it might be a property task. Fucking stupid.
Sir Alan heads for Hoxton to meet the teams.
Oh, they're just standing around, fucking chatting. You would never see that today. Today they're very, you know, pristine. They're always waiting calmly and at attention, like they're at a school. Not this lot. They're just hanging around.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Your task this week is all to do with art.
Not property. I won't lie, I was kind of hoping it was going to be property, and he didn't get it. Because I think he's a bit of a dickhead.
Prick.
Sebastian, level up the numbers, pick someone from the Impact team to join you.
Oh, shit. What happens if... Oh, no. No, they couldn't choose the project manager. Fucking stupid, Mark. Obviously, they couldn't choose someone who had been selected project manager. The smart thing, we're part of the big team, was to put your best person as your project manager. But you're going to want that anyway, so...
I'll pick James.
James knows that kind of thing. He knows about art.
You're going to choose one artist and you're going to display it in a London gallery. One of you is going to get fired.
Bye. So the task is what? To buy and sell art. Quite an interesting task, actually. You know, I'll give credit where it's due. This is better than most tasks we see on The Apprentice currently.
This is going to be art with a capital F.
Just leave that to hang like the bad fart it is.
Oh, that's banter, that is. Fucking grade A banter.
Listen, I'm like king of banter.
And I tend to buy it because it fits in with the decor of my house.
So you mean that you buy art because you like it? Same as everyone else, I guess.
Is this it, though?
We don't know. So let's...
Cossack and Grey?
I love that they're actually lost, or they think they might be lost, which, again, no one would ever worry about that today because the producers are so hands-on to make sure no one gets lost. I think, yeah, let the candidates get lost. As Marie Antoinette once said, let the candidates get lost. It was something like that. I don't know the exact quote, but it was something like that.
Like an Aladdin pin.
Is that a butt plug? Nah.
And this is my most recent piece.
It looks like a butt. It looks like an arsehole. It looks like a noose.
So what sort of money are those? 500-600 quid?
Yeah, exactly.
I might be reading too much into it, but it seems as though there's a slight sexual undertone here. You know, we've got the butthole, We've got the butt plug. We've got what looked a bit like a lady's bottom. Put the Benidorm clip in there so I don't look completely out of touch, because I do know it's called a...
No, I don't think I will.
That's a willy. That's a pointy breast. That's a clitoris.
Nice to be affirmed. Thank you.
Showed quite aggressive sexuality.
Ah, okay, yeah, that is, that's definitely sexual. I'm going to have to blur some of this probably for YouTube.
Do you know the whole of art is to do with naked ladies?
Is that true? Maybe that's true. I don't think all of art is to do with naked ladies, is it?
Do you think you could spare us the bullshit for 1 minute?
We had a little strategy as well with all our artists that we wanted to remain very, very positive about all their work.
It's to do with line, it's to do with imagination.
But this would look fabulous.
They're taking the opposite approach then. What the fuck is this? This looks shit. Fucking hell. I wouldn't put this in my fucking hole.
I actually did like the kind of masturbation-y, rapey ones. I thought they were quite strong.
Okay, moving on.
Raj and Syra are behind schedule.
How are they already behind schedule? Have they even seen any art yet? How are they already behind schedule? That's quite impressive. They've not done anything yet and they're already behind schedule.
A lot of my images are of women. The bits that are left out, like the top of the head.
Jeez, how much of this fucking episode am I going to blur?
That's fantastic, and I think that's just giving us a general idea of what we're doing. In terms of your average price...
That's not going to come across well. Yeah, great. I don't give a fuck about your fucking... whatever you're fucking saying to me. Talk to me about money. Artists will hate that shit. I mean, I would hate that shit.
Talk to us about your art in a way that we'd understand.
It's a lot more business-oriented, this approach, isn't it? It's a lot more cold and hard, and probably for some artists they'd love that, but I'm not getting the vibe these two are loving it. This team loses. Surely this team loses.
Your exhibition experience. So you sold all of them?
They're all sold now. Both passionate about colour.
Mine's aqua. Oh, yeah, what's yours?
I have no idea.
I don't think that could go any worse. I don't think this whole thing could have gone any worse for Syra.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
You would like to represent Rob and Councillor.
That each team will have 5 minutes to pitch their team to the artist.
So if they'd chosen different people, it wouldn't have mattered. But now the artists get to choose. I was going to choose the investment banker whose name escapes me. So let them just like that. How would I pitch? I would pitch it all about the fact that I love your product and that because we love it, we can probably sell it pretty well.
Hello, Nikki, this is Syra. Are you the best person to talk to sell your work in an art gallery tomorrow? Will be challenging, but in all the right areas.
But it's not relevant, is it?
Oh, no. That's not how I'd pitch. I wouldn't pitch like that. Challenging. I mean, I don't know whether they told this team or the other team, but didn't they sell out a fucking art gallery? So, not going to be challenging. We would do it because it's amazing art and we're going to be successful because we work hard, we love it, and the artwork's amazing. That's surely how you pitch. So would they have had to do this pitch if they had both chosen different artists? I wonder. I assume yes. No, I assume no, actually. That would have been nice for them to have done that. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a bit immaterial, Mark, isn't it? Because they didn't choose different ones. But if they had chosen different ones, it would have been nice to see them. Because so that someone would go, no, we didn't gel you earlier. Actually, I guess we will see whether they do when Impact have to call or ask for their second choice.
Hi there, is that Nikki?
What's this, like a radio call-in?
Hi, yes, it's me with Sir Alan Talk Radio. We'd like to hear from you about who you've chosen to represent you and why. Yes? Okay, fantastic. Well, that's all for Sir Alan's Talk Radio. We'll see you next time.
We've literally just come to that decision, passionately about your passion. We'd like to work for you tomorrow.
So you did have to call. Okay. But there wasn't really an opportunity for no, was there?
The woman, Nikki, she just wasn't even bothered about talking to us.
Do I look like I'm bothered?
No, I know.
Do I look like I'm bothered though?
All right. A cultural fit. We didn't go to Goldsmiths College and we didn't have the posh plum bloody accent in our mouth.
I'm not sure that is true. And I think it's a bit unfair for them to say this. I think it's interesting the BBC decided to publish this and include it in the edit because it's very close to slander, I would say. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, so maybe it's nowhere near slander. But I don't know, it doesn't feel great.
Rob and Nicky Carter's work, selected by Sebastian's team, average price £5,000.
£5,000! Oh, that's outrageous.
£1,000? I should say about £1,000. It's too much, £1,000.
Matthew is very hard to manage.
This is the second episode in a row that she's complained about Matthew. Doing wrong, I don't blame her. He does seem like a bit of a dickhead, but I do love, last time she's like, yeah, he's great, we all love him, but he's just incredibly difficult to work around. Now, he's incredibly difficult to manage. Next, it'll be, he's just incredibly difficult. Good Boris Johnson impression. Yeah, I'm feeling quite a lot of Boris Johnsons on this series, actually. Quite impressive. Is this what all Londoners were like pre-Boris?
I think we're a much stronger team than the other team. I think that really we don't have any weak links.
Ooh, sick burn, Miriam. Love it. Who do they mean? Who's the weak links in the other team? Matthew? Matthew.
Well, where have the others gone? I have 2 boxes, and there isn't even enough to divide.
This guy's such a fucking dickhead. Oh my god.
We were just told 2 boxes arrived. That's right. And now we've found there's a 3rd box. They were divvied up beforehand.
Oh, he is such a dickhead, man. He's such a I'm going to have to beep that out, but he is. He is.
If you want champagne this evening, take that to that address and have a good time.
I will do. I feel like he might not be quite the right clientele. You know, no offence to him, but he's selling the big issue. I'm not entirely convinced he has the disposable income to buy fairly expensive art. I might be wrong, but...
Well, you assumed wrong, Will. Very wrong.
Bump into Suggs, lead singer of Madness.
Can you come
along? Oh, tonight? Yeah, come on. All right, yeah.
Amazing. And I guess this is pre-social media, so it's not like him being there is going to create a big buzz. But still, quite useful, I think, as a win. Well done, Tim. Another Tim win. It's getting boring.
We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning.
Pop idol judge Neil Fox in the distance. Raj makes a dash. Matthew follows.
And the cameraman follows him. Thus is the circle of life.
Is she going to be like
She's a foxy lady.
There's so many moments in this fucking episode where I've just been thinking, oh God, why do they say that? And that's another one of them. Well done, Matthew, for another fucking horrific statement.
And in its various different guises.
Those three all just like, yeah, sure. Got better things to do, mate. Got better fucking things to do.
That reminds me of the, who was the French artist who used to do the squiggles and all that.
Oh, lost me.
Monet. I don't know. That might be right. There's a good chance I'm right. Monet is someone I've heard of.
Paul's big issue seller.
The only thing...
a lot of big issues, so I wouldn't know.
Aww, it depends what takes your fancy.
Jesus fucking Christ. Read the room, Syra. Read the fucking room.
Read the standing orders. Read them and understand them.
Across the road, another gallery is having an exhibition. Matthew decides to grab its customers.
Someone who claimed to be something to do with the gallery.
Someone who claims something to the gallery. Fuck off, Matthew. Fuck off. Jesus Christ, this whole episode is just about Matthew. Jesus. Every single thing he says makes him look even more like a dickhead. Yes, of course the gallery doesn't like you stealing their customers. Even if they're leaving, they don't like it. Because it looks as though you're taking potential customers away. And also, customers in there are going to say, oh, I wonder what that is. Oh my God, Matthew. Jesus Christ. I mean, Matthew's definitely going to go home. Surely. Surely they lose and Matthew goes home. There's no other reason for this horrific edit for him.
I represented people like Francis Bacon, not that crap.
Okay, don't be a dickhead about the art though, mate. Yeah? You lost my sympathy just then. Well done. Dickhead.
Prick. I think people would like to take their time over it.
I think part of the problem as well is it's too light in there. You need less light for that kind of art. You see, this one, they've got a lot more mood lighting. It's a lot...
sexier.
That's what the other one needs, is less white light.
I would hate for you not to be able to walk away.
I'm sure you would, yeah.
I'm sure you would, yeah. Because you need the fucking money.
Bentley used to have in their sports cars a sort of drilled aluminium dashboard. Can you see her shoulder, the way it curves? Designed the Lamborghini Miura.
Kind of objectifying, isn't it? But, you know, if it works, I mean, it hasn't worked so far, but if it works, then fine. It is very objectifying, though.
Project manager Sebastian introduces a potential buyer to the artist.
This team, if they make one sale, they've got a pretty good chance of winning because the other ones are selling for like $250 to $600 a pop. If they can sell just a few of these, even if they sell 2 or 3, they've won. 1 might be enough.
We sold for cash.
Not very close at the moment, but perhaps once I've had a few more champagne.
Would you like to get you some more champagne?
If I have some more champagne, I might buy it. Well, would you like some more champagne then, sir? So you can buy it? Please? You know, how close are you to subscribing right now? You know, oh, you need just a couple more seconds of video. Okay, here you go.
No, I don't think I will.
I can negotiate a price.
Well, it's 15%.
So would you give me a price?
Well, what is the price?
Could you do the maths for me? No. Just do the maths yourself, yeah, Sarah?
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
The dinner conversations will never run dry anymore.
It is empty in there now, though. It is emptying out fast. It's still way too light in there.
Just kind of see a little bit of kind of the background coming through. I don't know.
Fucking Sarah trying to guilt her into buying it. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to fall apart by looks of things. So I think sell it now before it loses all value.
Very silly if she doesn't sell it.
I'm afraid time's up.
Thank you, Nick. Jesus Christ, Nick saved the day there. She was just about to be a complete dickhead to this poor woman. Disappointed, Sarah. Disappointed. Okay. Final chance for me to guess. I think that I think Tim's team wins. Light Squiggle team. I think they've sold at least 1. I think they sold actually at least 2. So yeah, that's 9 grand in takings. Yeah, I'm confident of that. And actually, to add to that, and Matthew's gonna go home because he's just been a fucking dickhead all fucking day. All this task, he has just been a complete and utter.
And it ended up that the artist actually had to choose his team in the
They, not he. It's actually a couple.
I think we'll go straight into the numbers.
Again, that's so quick. Like last week, I think it was 37 seconds from the last person entering the boardroom going to the numbers. That can't have been much longer. That's quick. Normally, you know, nowadays we see it just goes on and on and on.
£6,147.
£19,563.75.
Not even fucking close. Yes!
I'm sending you off on the Orient Express.
That's sick! That is so sick. If it's what I'm thinking it is, then that's so cool.
A passenger has died.
Just that looks fantastic. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's just like a dinner on a train. Okay, well, that's still quite cool. I quite like it.
The losers meet in the pub.
Yeah, go to the pub, get a drink and wait for this whole thing to blow over.
Go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over.
And she answered the phone. I would say, put your husband on the phone. Because I want to talk to her.
Put your husband on the phone? Jesus Christ. Ugh. I know this is a product of its time, but still, come on, this is fucking tone deaf. They're a couple who do this together. You don't want to just, oh, let me talk to the husband. No, they're a partnership.
So for you to say you're taking the responsibility is complete rubbish. Because there's nothing to take.
I think Syra not taking any fucking accountability is ridiculous. And that's not actually an attack at Syra, because she's being told by Raj, don't worry about it. They just hated you because they
hate us because they ain't us.
Because they loved the bankers from their world. Like, no, he gave them what they wanted, which was adoration and compliments and love for the art, not cold, hard figures. I think Matthew's going to go home, but I think it's interesting that Rachel was the project manager, and yet I don't think we really saw much more of her this week than we did in any other week, which is bizarre, to be honest, because I don't think she really led the team in any meaningful way. Siren Matthew, for reference, is who she's going to bring back. I'm confident of that.
You sure about that?
The only other one that sort of I contemplated, both felt quite strongly that it wasn't something that they could warm to. Felt it was important that all of the team felt that they could sell the work.
I think that's fair. Yeah, totally fair. I think that they probably still chose the wrong pieces, maybe, but like, yeah, everyone needs to be able to try and sell it. Everyone needs to be behind the idea.
Okay. I can sell anything.
Well, you didn't.
Yeah,
you
but
sold one thing.
Well, he did sell something then, didn't he? So, sorry, Alan. You're wrong.
Yep. And you're going to jail.
If you are a salesman, one of the things that drives you is a result. And no customer said to me, by the way, I've just been caressed by Paul, but I'd like you to close.
Well, customers not going to say, this is fucking stupid. This whole thing's fucking stupid.
Matthew was outside.
Very wary of my height to hear what people are saying when they're much lower down.
I'm too tall to sell. I'm just too tall. You know, another classic Matthew line. I'm just too tall to sell. It's not possible for me to sell. I'm just too tall. I don't have that problem.
The two candidates who I'd like to come back in the boardroom with me are Paul and Matthew.
I didn't realise Paul had done such dreadful selling. I mean, we saw some of his approach of selling fucking cars.
Designed the Lamborghini Miura.
Oh wait, no, sorry, and somehow linking them together. He didn't do that very successfully. I'm sorry he sold any, if I'm truthful. I don't think he'll go home though.
Well, your comments didn't help, did they? That's immaterial. This is our task. No one's going to come up to you and say, I've been schmoozed by Paul for an hour. It was bloody unfair.
Jesus Christ, fucking drama. Oh my word. Claws around. Wow. Calm down, Paul. Bloody hell.
Calm down, dear. Calm down.
So it's my fault, is it?
It's not your fault, but what you said was your fault.
Why are you having a go at me?
Argument. Boring.
You're boring, mate.
Why is she there still? Why didn't she leave?
You and I are in a melting pot at the moment. We've just got to work out a strategy.
Matthew's 100% about to throw fucking Rachel under the bus. Like, let's work together and get rid of her. Yeah? Then we can stay. The boys. The men.
What are we? We're men.
Oh god, I hope he goes. If he doesn't go, I'm gonna look like a right dickhead.
First time we have a girl as a project leader, and the first time we lose.
What the fuck? I don't even know what to say.
I know when the good ideas are.
I know when the good ideas are. Well then why do you even say the bad ones?
Manner and his voice was sort of, but I didn't feel it was the best way for people who are going all out to sell, and he didn't deliver.
Look, when I say I'm going to deliver, I fucking deliver.
So basically, he did fucking shit negotiation with the artists. He didn't actually, because he wasn't there, but like he still would have done had he been there. And secondly, he's fucking shit at selling art, which is true. He was, because he kept about fucking cars.
Who should go out of these other two? Who should go?
Matthew.
Well, who do you think out of these other two?
I don't want to say.
You know, I've got a little bit of respect for that. But, you know, I think it's pretty immaterial whether he pushes someone under the bus or not. But I respect him saying, I'm not going to say anyone, and then sticking to it. You know, actually, when pushed, I'm not going to say. He's gone up in my estimations a little bit.
I'm sorry you're sitting here, Paul, and I'm sorry. But Matthew, I'm sorry to say, my friend, you're fired.
That's right.
Yes! It's good to be right. It's good to be back on winning goes, baby. Matthew is clearly a bit of a... Join us next week for some more of The Apprentice. Bye-bye.